'cause I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruit cage where the fruit is as sweet as can be. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? You better call the sledgehammer. Put your mind at rest. I'm gonna be the sledgehammer. This can be my testimony. I'm your sledgehammer. Let there be no doubt.
Thank you so much for your company this afternoon, for your calls and messages too. Coming up next, OJ Borg. I will be back tomorrow from midday. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app on your smart speaker and 88 to 91 FM.
With the BBC News at 2 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. Rishi Sunak has formally become the UK's new Prime Minister after the King invited him to form a government. In his first address from Downing Street, Mr Sunak said he was determined to fix mistakes that have been made. He also insisted that the mandate earned at the 2019 general election belonged to the Conservative Party rather than any individual. Our chief political correspondent Nick Eardley was listening to his speech.
Never before have we seen a Prime Minister arrive and seek to so quickly draw a line under their predecessor's reign. Clear that Rishi Sunak wanted to say there, Liz Truss got some serious things wrong and I'm determined to fix them. He was very open about what he thinks the economic challenges coming are. Some of the phrases he used, again, about a profound economic challenge.
The new Prime Minister has started work on reshuffling his cabinet. Chloe Smith, who backed him in the Tory leadership, has said she's out as Work and Pension Secretary. There have also been several resignations. Jacob Rees-Mogg, who was the Business Secretary under Miss Truss, was the first to quit. The economist and former Deputy Governor of the Bank of England, Professor Sir Charlie Bean, explains what he thinks Mr Sunak will be doing.
The first thing he obviously has to do is decide who his Chancellor is going to be. There is a very strong case for sticking with Jeremy Hunt. He and Sunak seem to be aligned in the way they view the challenges. Hunt has made a very good start in terms of clawing back some of the damage that was done by the mini-budget.
More world leaders have been congratulating the new Prime Minister. The French President Emmanuel Macron says he's looking forward to working together on common issues. The Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin has called on Mr Sunak to find solutions to post-Brexit trading arrangements in Northern Ireland. Officials in Ukraine say 7 people have died in Bakhmut in the eastern Donetsk region, which has been at the centre of an intense period of fighting with Russian forces. Earlier, President Zelensky appealed to the world to help rebuild his country, saying assistance was needed immediately. Speaking at a special reconstruction conference in Berlin, the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said the EU had a responsibility to get Ukraine back on its feet.
The European Union